I mentioned that the IEA chief basically said the shit is hitting the fan, everything's falling apart, and he just published Lockdowns 2.0, an energy lockdown playbook. They released a 10-point plan over the weekend telling governments to restrict driving, ground flights, force remote work, and ban gas cooking. They called it sheltering from oil shocks, writes Aaron Day. Here's the plan. Number one, they are recommending alternating driving days based on your license plate number, odd plates on Monday, even plates on Tuesday, and countries are now already implementing this. They are recommending mandatory speed limit reductions on every highway, not for safety, but fuel rationing by another name. You can still drive, just slower and less often. Number three, avoiding all air travel where alternatives exist. They didn't define what that actually meant, but the ambiguity, writes Aaron Day, is the feature. It lets regulators decide after the fact whether your trip was essential or not. Non-essential versus essential. Does that ring any bells? Here's another one. Switch from gas cooking to electric. The IEA is now telling you what appliances you can use in your kitchen, and the same agency that published net zero by 2050 is calling now for thermostats to be capped at 19 degrees and a ban on new gas boilers. This is not new, it's accelerating. And then work from home if possible. The guidelines mimic 2020 when they locked down the world and called it public health. In 2026, they're locking down movement and calling it energy security. The template is identical, right?
You are, hands down, the last 25 years, the leading organization group with the scientists and others testifying to, legislatures, Congress, you name it, exposing the real documents, the real admissions of this thing hiding in plain view.
And InfoWars have been so pivotal and key in helping to blow this issue out into the open. Your voice is heard around the world. InfoWars is known around the world. And at GeoengineeringWatch.org, we're immensely grateful to you and InfoWars for your help with sounding the alarm on this issue. We believe an unexpected jog toward the southeast, toward the Yucatan Peninsula, where a massive transmitter in Cancun nudged it back on course. And we recorded those transmissions as well. It spun up to, we believe, earlier than they had scheduled it to. It spun up to the strong Cat 5 that we saw, again, making it much more difficult to manipulate. So it may have gone off course a bit from where it was scheduled to go. Bottom line is these storms are being steered, period. If we go all the way back to 1947, Alex, I know you know this, many of your listeners do as well, but Project Cirrus, the U.S. military's initial onset of manipulating hurricanes, how far have they come since then? And again, for people to deny climate engineering at this point is absolutely...
Hello, man, but as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long...
My God. Oh, what am I looking at here? This thing is massive. I mean, absolutely massive. Just east of Hooker, Oklahoma here. Scary, scary situation. The fire news. Oh my. Wow. What a picture.
Why isn't anybody talking about the fact that there are parts of Hawaii that's literally underwater right now? If it wasn't for people posting about it, we probably wouldn't even know what's going on.
I'm in Hawaii. Look at this flooding. Dude, this is unreal. It's a freaking hurricane out here.
They're saying that right now, Hawaii is going through the worst flood that it's ever had in the last 20 years. Look at this shit. You have homes that's underwater. You can see cars here that are underwater. It looks like this whole area is underwater and nobody is speaking about it. Mind you, they're saying that this is about to get worse. They're saying that the whole North Shore is flooded. Roads are closed, which means if it's an emergency, these people are not even able to get out. They're also saying that the Wahiwa Dam is on the verge of going. This is more than just a state of an emergency. People are in danger of losing their lives. They're saying that this came from a relentless series of Kona low storms. And these storms dropped at least 16 inches of rain on this community. Mind you, this all happened within 24 hours. Rescue teams are having problems rescuing these people. They're pulling people from rooftops. There may even be people that might not be able to be rescued. And again, they are not talking about this. We gotta spread the word. I'm out.
Y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all did this, y'all broke it, so y'all need to fix it.
Economy is so bad. $33 for toilet paper? We can't even afford to shit.
Like, are we dead serious right now? Like, are we dead ass? Is this real life?
Look at that. You gotta be fucking kidding us, Robbins.
A regular Coke 3 for $20.97. Like, actual soda, $21.
What the fuck? Used to get a whole cup.
$14?
$13.99? $14? For what, a gallon of orange juice? Y'all must be out of y'all.
For 2 pounds of lunch meat, $23.
How the hell we supposed to feed our kids on this crap?
True. Look at this. Look how small this pack is. Seriously? That fits like in my palm. Crazy.
The grocery stores are like, it look like it haven't even been touched.
Nah, groceries being this expensive for this kind of food, something ain't right. You mean to telling me they charging all of this money for food that is lab made, that is processed, that is machine created, bro? Not even handmade? Like, that's not even real food like that, bro. That's just not crazy. That is predatory, bro. They're taking advantage of it. I told y'all, bro. Y'all broke it. Y'all gotta fix it. Y'all gotta fix it. Bro, we used to have our own farms, our own fruits, our own vegetables, our own vineyards, bro. Why y'all did that? Why y'all did that? We were perfectly fine. Real fruits, real vegetables, real farms. Not everything is packaged, modified, and somehow it's still expensive and people are complaining, bro. That is crazy. Y'all broke it. Y'all gotta fix it, man. And the fact of the matter is, with the type of shift that we are in, bro, we shouldn't even be consuming this type of stuff because we don't even know what it is, man. But let me know what you guys think about the video. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace out.
Grocery stores are like, it look like it haven't even been touched.
You guys really need to hear this.
A big part of why these raids are happening is very sinister. I go into these detention centers. There's all sorts of people in there, right? There's farm workers, there's day laborers, there's people who've been here for 20 years, who have, multiple U.S. citizen kids. The way that these people in these detention centers keep in touch with their kids is they make phone calls. And these phone calls, they get charged $5 per phone call. And the way they make money in these detention centers is they work. And for a full day of work, they get paid $1. And so the people in there, right, the fathers who want to talk to their kids, they work a full week to make one phone call with their kids.
I mean, that's slavery. I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
It absolutely is.
I'm a regular person. I can say whatever I want. That's slavery.
All of these detention centers are run by private for-profit prison companies.
For-profit prisons, including ICE detainment centers, has been the scourge of the American judicial system for decades now. And this isn't just Republicans. This is a Democratic issue as well, because Democrats have also voted in favor of these facilities, both in the federal government as well as state legislatures. So this isn't just one side. Remember, I always say, Democrats, Republicans, two sides of the same coin.
A near million-acre fire has been burning through Nebraska, if you didn't know, literally the size of fucking Rhode Island, and I've been noticing zero media coverage on it. Every camera, every reporter, every headline is pointed at the Middle East. Fire is approaching 1 million acres, one of the largest in U.S. history, and I just want you to think about this when considering this fire being in Nebraska, okay? Before we get to that, I just want you to think about this. Massive wildfires in Nebraska are threatening to slow efforts to rebuild the U.S. cattle herd as key grazing land of one of the nation's top beef-producing states has been destroyed. Fires fueled by high winds have burned roughly 775,000 acres of pasture, removing a critical feed source for tens of thousands of cattle, according to state officials. Loss of grassland is expected to delay herd expansion plans, even as producers have been encouraged by historically strong cattle prices. You see where I'm going here? Now think about this. Nebraska just so happens to sit on top of the Ogallala Aquifer, which just so happens to be the largest underground water source in America. Ogallala supplies 30% of all irrigation water used in U.S. agriculture. Now think about this. While oil prices go up, fertilizer costs skyrocket. If shipping is interrupted, then grain exports also stall. This is happening during the biggest geopolitical crisis in 50 years. And you really think it's a coincidence?
Y'all telling me Phoenix, Arizona, a place that's mostly desert, that gets up to 125 degrees, look like this? Y'all, this is from a hailstorm, but it looked like snow, right? Look at it. That's how much hail came down from the sky. You had these cars and trucks on the highway sliding like they was doing a drift. Now, people that was in Arizona was like, it's maybe because all the little weird shit they was seeing in the sky. Like something was going across the sky. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to understand, how do you go from 98 to 100 degrees to fucking ice falling out the sky? Make it make sense. Wow. You might as well say it's a snowstorm.
Fucking snowstorm in the middle of Arizona, right?
That's how much ice was falling. It looked like snow, fool. This shit crazy. This is not regular, and this is not normal, y'all.
Oh shit! The Klan! The new fucking Klan! Show your fucking faces! Don't be bitches! Don't be bitches! Show your face! Show your face! Oh man, show your face! Show your face! Yo, don't do that. You're doing what they want, though. Yo, that's cool, but don't do that. Yo, y'all lead them. Don't do that. They want